Me, you, them.
Yow, yow, yow.
All right, you're live, gentlemen.
Y'all know what time it is, man.
You,
Jones
you,
Hour.
and you.
We live. It's Monday. You know what it is. Subscribe, follow, YouTube, IG, The Jones Hour. We in the building. Me and Marie's. 566 on the Donk Avenue, Ridgewood, Queens.
Queens.
Y'all gotta come through.
You.
You already know the vibes.
Heaven on earth.
Who this right here
You
next
done
to
know.
Twitch
_ talk _ radio, man. Who this? To the left, man. One more again.
Dos veces.
Woo!
Jonesy 2 times in the fucking building. And the one and only. Him right there. And acid. In the building.
And
Oh, marvelous.
marvelous.
Marvelous. In the building.
You know what I'm saying?
Manny.
In the building.
In the building. You putting in overtime over here,
OGs
man.
on the
You already
OGs.
know, man. So what the fuck, man? How the fuck you been, dog?
Yo, grinding.
Grinding? Hopefully
Grinding,
the rest of the
you know.
world is grinding. We already
you
know
been,
what
man?
time
My
it is,
fault.
man.
My
Yeah,
fault.
same vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just grinding, working,
Lessons.
doing this podcast thing,
You know.
spending time with my girl and my homies, trying to balance life. It seems like there's never enough hours in the day, right?
Sure.
You know,
What plans we're planning you on?
well, I mean, you know, family, everything like that. But yeah, no, it's really hard, bro. It really
Yeah,
is.
but you know, I get it. It's the reality, though. We all got 24 hours, or 23 3/4, whatever the fuck you want to count. It's all good.
Yeah, but you know,
We all gotta suck it up. We all need babysitters.
facts.
What we gotta do? What we gonna do?
That's just how it be, man. But you know, just in case y'all don't know what time it is, man. We always live every Monday night on YouTube, on IG, The Jones Hour. Follow, hit that subscribe. You know, ring the bell. Make sure you know when we go live. Shout out to the Instagram. People coming in, joining the live.
Likes, hearts, laugh emojis, cry emojis.
Jay was good. So you already know. And if you missed the live, you could catch us on the Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple, or iHeartRadio. You already know. We changing the vibes right here. And
hit us up, man.
Yeah, man, hit us up. The live is right there. I'm gonna put the number on IG right now.
Which is
347-898-8914. Call us up.
I didn't know that
Let us know
number.
how you feeling.
Good thing we pinned it.
That's why I put it up.
I didn't know that one.
Call us up. Let us know how you feeling about anything we talking about. But let's get right into the fucking G-Men.
G-Man!
Big Blue, baby.
G-Men. What?
7 and 2.
What? How to flip the little
7
Queens in the
and
building?
2.
What? Sing it.
7 and 2.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck knew?
That was
It wasn't us, but I'm grateful. That was like a hymn.
Word up.
Should all go to church Sunday?
Facts.
No, we shouldn't. We should watch a G-Man game. What the fuck you talking about?
Nah.
Are we play Monday? We'll figure that out.
I don't know. I don't know who was playing when, but what a big win, bro. Statement game. Texans, which, by the way, is a team that we should have beaten anyway. You know what I'm saying? But what is it? Any given Sunday. So it's like you can't take any team lightly at any time.
And I gotta say, look, despite Houston's shitty record, like they do play well.
Mm-hmm.
They do play well. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, they all
Pierce is
going
a
through their
beast.
shit with Brandon Cooks and shit right now, but they play well. Like Davis Mills, like he's not a great quarterback, but he's serviceable enough.
Yeah,
like
he's been showing that he can.
I've seen enough.
Mm-hmm. He's been showing that he can be.
You know, so
yeah.
Oh, and that dude Pierce ain't no joke either. Mm-hmm. The rookie, he's a rookie, right? His rookie running back.
Yeah,
Pierce?
exactly. Yep. Pierce.
Yeah, he's no joke either, man.
Mm-hmm.
So like, ain't no joke. Look, we were expected to win.
Mm-hmm.
I get it,
Mm-hmm.
but under the circumstances of the type of year it is for the Giants,
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for what was happening, like every game is kind of like, oh, we don't know. Like every game was within a touchdown. Every game, it doesn't matter what level of competition the team was.
Yeah,
they could have been shitty like Jacksonville, or they could have been nice as fuck like Baltimore. Who else? Who else nice to be played?
Yeah, no, I think what changed in this game is the fact that we was leading the whole game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of those other games that you're talking about,
come back
from behind.
Come back.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
This is the time that we was actually able to score on our first opening drive, come through. Defense did their thing, held them in the red zone to like a field goal instead of a touchdown. Capitalize off of their mistakes and the defense holding them to big 3 and outs or stops like that.
Just a shout out to the defense, man.
Yeah, facts.
Defense looking good, man.
Facts, man. Putting pressure on the quarterback. You know, they was able to stifle Pierce. You know, he's been showing. If you got fantasy, you know that Pierce been killing all year so far.
Well, I think we're like number 1 or 2 in the league in like stopping the rush.
Facts.
Like we have a legit top 5 defense right as of right now. Legit.
Yeah. No, I started them this week.
Yeah.
I started the Giants defense this week. I already knew.
Yo,
I started actually Daniel Jones this week.
Word. So. Shout out to that.
Word.
I can't say enough about how much this coaching has changed, like the whole facet. Because yo, all honesty to God, bro, we really got the same roster, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Yo, man.
Who fucked up? Who?
Kenny Galladay. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that fucking throw to his fucking abdomen, bro? He just went right through. Yo, bro, that was the most sickening fucking thing I've seen, bro. I was like, fuck this thief. He's a thief.
Nah, I don't know, man. I think he's in his head.
Bro.
I think he's in his own head.
There's a lot of drops this week.
No, I know. I mean, but every time he touches the field and he gets an opportunity for the ball, ever since he was talking shit about not getting the ball, he finally got the ball. And then on a big drive on the time when I think we lost that game against Seattle.
Yep.
It was definitely against Seattle. He wound up dropping the ball. And that completely stopped whatever momentum that it was, where they just took the lead from us, but we was able to drive and answer back, and we was doing that. And
look,
it was 3rd and long. He would have caught that. It would have been a first down and the drive alive. That didn't happen.
I completely agree with the first thing you said. If he didn't come out talking that shit, bro, he came out talking that shit like, yo, I ain't getting the ball.
Right.
Like if it was in his head and he kept quiet on that, we feeling bad for Kenny Galladay right now, in a sense, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you kind of fucked up a little bit, maybe. Like you know what I mean? Like damn, maybe he's sad or whatever. I don't know, whatever the fuck. But I'm just saying though, like he came out talking shit, like nah, I ain't getting the ball. I should be getting the ball. I'm the veteran receiver type of shit. I'm paraphrasing whatever, but like
it looked like he took a off-season break. Like he didn't really do much.
Off-season break, yo, bro. When we acquired him, he didn't play for a year.
Yeah.
What? How many breaks do you need? It's the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he took during the off season. He wasn't working as hard as he should.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell situation.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. I mean, you are bringing up some points about what it could be, but I mean, it's just like you know what? It doesn't even seem like he's fitting into the scheme of what we're trying to be, and then you know, at this point, you might as well just keep him on the field as just a decoy. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, somebody's gonna have to cover him anyway.
Yeah, you know? I know. Let's see how much they're gonna respect him.
Yeah, but shout out to Slayton. Shout out to Slayton. Big game.
Everybody, man.
Robinson was trying to do his thing. Saquon was big. The other tight end,
of course.
I can't think of his name, but the tight end had a big touchdown for us. Somebody that the Jets had just dropped a couple of weeks back, and we picked him up. So I mean, shout out to the G and what we didn't talk about.
Okay.
My bad.
No. Go ahead. Go.
I just gotta. My cousin Daniel. What? My cousin Daniel Jones. I mean, are we not seeing a quarterback being birthed before our eyes right now? You know what I mean? Like, this is how I'm feeling. I'm so happy.
It's like a little love joke.
I'm so happy.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a little love joke.
I feel it. I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still not gonna go that far, but because honestly,
he gotta come on the show, man. I'm gonna reach out to Daniel Jones. You gotta come through. Holla at the Jones Hour. You know you my cousin, man.
Yo, let's not say all that in a scare away. Let's come on the show. We'll take a DNA test and we'll find out. You know what I mean? How about that? You know what I'm saying? We'll find out if we really cousins and shit over here. You know
that is so lit.
Imagine.
Yo, that shit is $12.99 at CVS, bro.
Yeah, yo, I mean, we'll get some love seats and shit in here.
Oh no.
Get some swabs going.
We'll stage it like Maury. We'll get like a fucking audience.
Jones.
You are the
cousin. You are
a relative. You know what I'm saying?
Word. I'll be like, like what? I told y'all. You see all this shit y'all was down with me, you know?
Yeah.
He would be so tight.
What? Yeah. Who? Daniel? Hell no. He'd be proud. He'd be proud. He'd be like, yo, fucking Primo. He didn't even know he was Dominican and shit. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Jones' shirt. That's the side he came from and shit too. He was like, yo, he's definitely from my Santo Domingo side and shit.
Facts. He didn't even know it.
Yo,
he didn't even know it.
All I was trying to say is like I'm not gonna go there yet. Even though I'm very happy he's not being fucking stupid with the ball anymore. You know what I mean? That we see in the past. But the only reason is because, man, like you said, like we just picking up people on the Giants and they all performing well. Like that really is that's coaching.
It's also
you know what I mean?
It's great play calling.
Coaching. It's all of that. It's all of that.
With the past 5 years,
all of it.
We haven't had great play calling.
It's utilizing your strengths.
It's that leadership.
Yeah, and utilizing your strengths and masking your weaknesses. And Dable's doing that fucking stupendously.
You know what he's got?
Amazing.
Yeah, you know what he's got? He's got everybody to believe. Everybody bought in. You know what I'm saying?
And how can't you? 7-2, baby.
Yeah, you're 7-2. I mean, aside, we just have 2 games with Philly. Other than that, and I think one more with Dallas. Other than that, our schedule is light. If we're 7-2 now, we could realistically be how many games is there? 17, 12-5 almost, 11-6. I mean,
playoffs.
We got a pretty easy schedule too.
Yeah, I mean, we already played the Titans. We probably got to play the Colts. I know we got to play the Colts. We beat Jacksonville. And who are we playing in the? Who are we playing in the NFC? Who we been playing in? No, NFC. Didn't we play the Rams in them? No. Did we play that division?
The Rams? No, we didn't play the Rams yet.
I can't picture that NFC division that we played. But the Giants, man, like our schedule is real light.
We played Titans, Panthers, Cowboys, Bears, Packers, Ravens, Jaguars, Seahawks, and Texans.
That's who we played already. No, I'm talking about who we didn't play. Yeah.
Lions, Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Commanders, Vikings, Colts, Eagles.
Wow. Yeah. Shitbirds.
And Minnesota. Minnesota's gonna be a big game.
Minnesota.
The 2 games, Eagles, one against the Cowboys. I mean, those are the real games that are in question. But the other games, you will look at the rosters. I mean, we should beat the Lions, Detroit Lions. You know, we should beat the Colts.
Carolina.
You know what I'm saying? We should beat Washington. You know, Carolina. I mean, no, but those are the things that we should be beating. When you think about it, I mean, realistically, with those 3 or 4 teams that we should beat, and if we could split the other 2 against the other teams, like I want to beat Philadelphia. I want to take one. Yeah, you know. I mean, whether it's the home game, the away game, whatever one, like I definitely want to beat them. I think we got the answer to them, especially on the defensive side of the ball, where we got some of those athletic people, and you know, I mean, they haven't been I'm pressured. I don't really feel because they do got a real good offensive line.
Like looking at it here, we just went through
top in the league.
We just went through it. We go through it quickly again. Look, we got the Lions. Like we should all assume we got that in a sense. So because
that would make us 8-2.
And the only reason is because I heard the stat earlier of the difference between the Lions at home and away. And at away, they're fucking barely scoring. At home is where they have their high-powered offense. So they're the Meadowlands. So and based upon our defense, we should, that should be a W. I know any given Sunday, I feel you, but that should be a W.
Yeah. No,
the Cowboys, bro, we gonna get them back, bro.
Facts.
Now, obviously, that's a tougher game. You know what I mean?
But that's a game that I feel like we should have won anyway.
Word. Word. And that's a Thursday.
We compete with them.
That's a Thursday night game.
Now it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's a Thanksgiving.
That's on Thanksgiving.
Is that home?
Giants play the Cowboys Thanksgiving, bro. I don't know who's where, but I mean, I think it's in
Dallas. We have to have a special event.
I was going to say, Dallas and Detroit is usually both home games because Dallas and Detroit is the only 2 games that is guaranteed. 2 teams guaranteed.
We get a thing. Beautiful. And, the Commanders after that, you see, right, division games is always tough, but that should be a W.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Eagles.
That's the question mark.
Commanders again, that could be a question mark too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Vikings, another question mark.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's 3 questionable losses. Colts.
W.
Yeah, let's see. This is the second half of the season. You know what I mean? Let's see what kind of trend they lead them to. And Eagles again, man.
Yeah, we end the season with the Eagles.
There might be a few, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A few tougher games there, but
but I mean, like I said, when you brought up the coach, it's not just the coaching, but it's also the culture as well.
Of course.
And it's changed, and we could see that with, just the body language of the players. You know what I'm saying? As they're, on the field performing, and showing up every week and preparing, whatever they're doing in the
it's all of it, man.
Pregame, what I'm saying? But like, the players are buying into the coach's schemes. I mean, that's I think what we lacked. I think many times in the seasons before this that there was a divided locker room, Manny, shout out Manny. Come through, me and Marie's 566 on the Donk Avenue. You already know, good beers right here. You know what this is? This is the KCBC.
Lattes.
Infinite Machine Pilsner. That fire. You know what I'm saying? This is the one right here, man. You come through, you say you want that Pilsner, this is the one. Or you could get
a latte.
The latte.
America don't run on Dunkin', baby.
You know what I'm saying? You could get the
America
latte.
run on me and Marie's.
So it's different.
Lattes are a breeze.
Facts. Food on point.
That's the point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared, but you already know. Come through, have a good time.
Look, I know we don't want to dwell on this for long. My fault. I know we don't want to dwell on this for long. But like, what was our culture before this? Before us?
I think
before the regime right now.
Kaka poo poo.
Yeah, we didn't really have one.
We didn't. No, we didn't because nobody was the right leader for us. Especially with the talent that we kind of had.
That isn't it crazy how that's such an integral part and identity, bro. Like that got an identity. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Now hard working, hard nosed, defense first in a sense. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we play to each man's talent. Hide each man's weakness.
Facts.
Spartan shit.
Mm-hmm.
Farts.
Nah, that's real shit, man. And I'm happy to be witnessing it. I'm ready this year. I think we're gonna be a relevant team. We're definitely a playoff team.
I'm super excited for the future.
And you know what? With this hard, we've been, those other challenges of like Baltimore and Green Bay, where we went in as the underdogs and we was kind of like losing the game, and we was able to either come up with a big stop on defense, but then not only that, answer with an offensive, drive, right after, and capitalize. And Shout out Daniel, young Daniel, my boy Danny Doms. You know that boy, my cousin. Like I said, you feel me?
I love it, man.
You feel me?
Everyone's a gift.
Yo, bro, bring up this week's games real quick. Let me see the scores. I dropped the pen. Oh man, fucked up.
We good. We super good.
We back. My bad.
It's like we never left.
So, Kush came into the week at 51 points.
5-1.
Ant came into the week at 43 points.
4-3.
Me.
4-3.
Ravens won last week. So I wound up sweeping the week and getting 9. I had 32. I'm at 41.
4-1.
41 coming to the week. Then I think I sweep again with the Chiefs, Dolphins, and Giants. So that brings me up to 50. Kush, does the Bears win?
No, lost by 1.
Lost. Dallas also loses.
Lost.
Kush. And then the 49ers.
Oh, I got 1. I definitely got.
49ers get the W.
Yep. Yes, I do.
So that brings you up to 56.
I'll take it.
And wow, so the Ant picks the Raiders. They take the L. Ant picks the Bills. They also take the L. He also picks the Eagles, who are playing tonight. So Ant needs that W to bring it up to 48.
But I kind of assume that they'll win. But let's see.
Yeah.
Division games, right? We say it.
That's what it is. So let's get the box ready. My bad. But let's go over through some of these games.
Let's do it.
I mean, this week I picked last because I picked first.
Yes.
I believe Kush, you pick first, or
no? You pick
no.
Kush picks first.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Are we gonna go through?
I picked last.
We're gonna go straight to the picks, or we're gonna go through the games?
No, I'm gonna go through the games.
Yeah,
let's go through the games for the week. Let's talk about some of the games.
Let's go Falcons Panthers.
That was Thursday night.
Yeah,
that was Thursday night. For me,
whack.
Yeah, I was
whack.
About to say,
all Thursday games has been whack.
It's been a trend. I can't believe Amazon paid that much money. I think they paid like $14 billion or some dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Bezos.
Yeah, for
you know
all
what?
Of these whack
all that
Thursday games. But I tell you right now, I got Amazon.
I'll tell you this right now. That $14 billion was off for Thanksgiving. I'll tell you that shit right now. That was off for Thanksgiving.
All the games is on Thanksgiving?
No, I'm just saying, like, that was what they really paid the money for, because the rest of the season is trash. That schedule is trash. Hasn't been real primetime game. You know what I mean?
Everyone's going to be on prime on Thanksgiving.
Horrible. All right, let's go. Seahawks, Bucks.
Seahawks, Bucks. Big game for Brady. Bucks come back on a game-winning drive. So I mean, you gotta give it to them. You know, they hold it down. Seattle. I mean, Geno been doing his thing, but
Geno's still Geno.
You know, I mean, this is a new Brady. I think this is the old Brady. I think some of the let's be real. Maybe some of the stuff that he was going on through with his wife and the divorce, and maybe some of that personal things kind of got into his head, and he was able to see that maybe in his performance into his game. But now that some of that has been kind of cleared away, I mean, even from last week when they was also again able to, you know, seal the victory against the Rams, a team who's been slipping hard after, you know, basically winning the Super Bowl, you know. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But Seattle, Tampa, that's still Brady. Brady is still Brady. And if they're able to show up on the defense and continuously run the ball, find ways to get Fournette and what's the other running back? White. involved, they'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and balance that out, because if there is a close game and you need a drive, Brady's going to show up. Brady's still going to be Brady, and we all know that.
Yeah, what the struggles the Bucks have been going through is real off paper shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they're really are set to make another run.
Mm-hmm.
And I say with all sports, I mean it's a little different in football, but I still believe it to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you really can't doubt pedigree too much.
Right.
Tom Brady's that pedigree. If there's any other motherfucker that got pedigree, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Tom Brady ain't losing to Gino.
You know what I'm saying though? No, but in terms of making a run though.
Nah, man, don't sleep on no. First of all, don't even sleep on Gino. Shout out to Gino, man, because that's a person that he was basically
hungry,
canceled out. Nobody thought he would be anything. Seattle took the chance, had him as the backup, said, Russell will let you walk, did that little trade or whatever it is, and still have been a formidable team with Geno Smith carrying the load. Nobody's seen this. You know, he was on the Jets. He was on the Giants. It didn't really work out for him, you know, and, shout out to him for being able to change it up and join back into what seems to be a competitive team.
Lions Bears, fucking crazy game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Justin Fields, man.
Yeah, he's
a beast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast. That shit came all the way down to the wire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching that game.
Word.
That shit was crazy. Lost by 1.
Word.
Towards the end.
Rivalry.
Yeah, close. Yeah, no, I know. Detroit, though. I mean, St. Brown had a good game for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but Montgomery really didn't have a good game to me. Yeah, a regular game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Justin Fields dropped 42 or 41 for
Fields, me. Yeah, that puts you over the limit. I'm hoping. Let's go through the rest of the game.
Let's go.
Because I want
Browns Dolphins.
Fucking
Dolphins, dude.
Miami's
offense is electric.
Crazy. I mean, you got
Woogie.
You got Hill and Waddle, and they both getting crazy burn. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
two feeding them, bro.
Yeah, no.
Two feeding them, bro.
And they're getting open. Like teams can't. You can try to double one and not the other. With whoever you choose, the other one gets single coverage, and Tua is being able to expose single coverage,
bro. Like
at a scary rate, bro.
Bro,
I mean, this is different.
Teams don't even, have one elite corner and shit. You trying to have 2?
Yeah.
3?
Corner?
Yeah, corner, whatever, DB, whatever deep type of DB to try to cover them. You know what I mean? Like teams don't have a real primetime one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You barely have one on the team. You know what I mean? Like you'd be lucky. The Jets with Sauce, that shit is crazy. You can see how fucking game changing he is.
Nah,
you know
he is. I mean? Shout out to him, boy, because
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, man, he's the man, dog.
Sauce. He looks like he's worth that pick, bro. I ain't gonna front.
He really does.
He
really does.
You gotta put a little southern flavor in his sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go through the rest of the games.
Let's go. The Broncos and the Titans. Titans.
Yeah, no, I know.
Titans.
The Titans.
Yeah, I mean, Broncos still struggling with Russell Wilson. I think the coaching has a lot to do with it. I mean, Jerry Jeudy looked like he got hurt also. That's I don't know what they're really gonna do over there.
They played great D though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they got. That's all they got.
But Titans, a heavy dose of Derrick Henry over the length of a game where he's just running into you and running into you. Well, it's gonna break you down.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Derrick Henry didn't even do much, but they switched over to quarterback. You know what I mean? Tannehill's back at the helm, so they got some more passing options because Malik Willis they put him in one time and he fumbled, bro.
Where?
They put him in the one time to do like an option with Derrick Henry and he fumbled.
Horrible.
Yeah, bro. So Tannehill back like that. Yeah, I have Derrick Henry and he didn't do too well yesterday, but the Titans will get their wins how they get their wins. They don't give a fuck. Let's win tears. Yeah, they don't care.
Right. And I mean, what we've seen so far is the game of the week between the Vikings and the Bills. I mean, wow.
all time.
What
That shit was crazy, bro.
What an ending.
Now, yo,
thinking you fourth down stop, then fumble in your own end zone to give up the touchdown, then think you're gonna lose and come back and hit the game time field goal, only to lose the game in overtime on like an interception
in the end zone.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now. No game had me like to that level other than like NFL playoff games, like football playoffs. Facts. To get me to that level, like, oh shit, son.
What? Like, are you seeing what's going on right now? What Justin folded in the last 5 minutes. Like, not even. I mean, this 5 minutes are like probably like real lifetime, but in the last like 2 minutes and change of the game, like not even.
So there's a few things to this. I know we kind of want to breeze through this, but like a few things. Josh Allen, right? Number one, does he need a running back? Does he need a running game? Because from what it seems like, bro, he's like running OD, he's doing all that, and then he don't get a timeout, and he got to go back and fucking make those throws, and he got 3 picks.
Yeah, but Singletary's not bad though.
I'm just saying, like, more help, bro, more help in that sense, because they're expecting him to do it. Those big running plays didn't come from Singletary; it came from Josh Allen.
But that's what he does.
I mean, but you know what?
No, I understand. But
I agree with you to an extent, but the reality is that's their play calling.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I mean, like Marvelous is saying, Singletary is not a bad running back. He's not the worst in the league. I mean, he can, if you give him the touches, probably break something off.
I got you. I agree,
16,
though. It is the play calling.
If he gets 16 touches and gets you 85, 90 yards, like, it might not be that bad in terms of like flipping it up. But when you choose to play call and throw 45 times.
So I agree. So I guess
on you.
I agree. So I guess my true question is, do you think they're doing him a disservice?
Nah, I mean, I think it's just, I think it's just football, bro. Because I think they're still the team to beat. I mean, maybe Kansas City, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, how many playoffs have we already went through? Where's Buffalo playing Kansas City already? At some point in the playoffs, and you know where that leads to.
Second question: is Josh Allen not the Iceman yet? Can he not close out games to the level that we think he should? For the level that we think the Bills are really at right now? Do you think he hasn't hit that point?
Nah, I mean,
he's folded up a couple times.
I mean, folded up, but I mean, maybe in the circumstances, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to cancel him out just yet.
I ain't trying to cancel. Yeah, I ain't trying to cancel. I'm just saying it's right now. It seems like a valley or a hill he's trying to overcome. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know.
I got you.
To be honest, I mean, he's the favorite. He brings the Buffalo as the favorites every week. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're dominating on both sides of the field most of the time. I mean, regardless, even with or without the running, he makes the big plays. He makes the play. I mean, even after the fumble, he still drove the field to get to the field, kick the field goal, like in like a 20, like at the 25-yard line, some shit like that. To tie the game, to send it to overtime, and that was with 40 seconds and no timeouts. You know what I'm saying?
But
so I mean, like. Let's be real at what he also did.
But in the same breath, he fumbled in the end zone.
He fumbled in the end zone.
And then threw a pick in the end zone.
Threw the pick in the end zone also. I don't know. I don't think he's out yet. I don't think it is yet. I don't know.
I hear you. Let's move on. Well, the next one on the list is Texans Giants.
No, we already went through that. We already went through that.
The Jaguars.
Yeah, Chiefs big victory. Mahomes too beastie. Too many weapons.
He's a monster, bro.
Kadarius Toney went off. Juju got hurt. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that.
Steelers Saints.
I don't know what's going on in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I actually kind of I kind of had him as a favorite coming out of that division, as maybe even or like a wild card contender team. I mean, the division is so trash, but I mean, after what we've seen with Tom Brady this week, I think maybe that's about to change, and Tampa could see that it's wide open, even with how bad they might have been playing in the first half of the season, and come and take over. But that's horrible for the Saints. Big win for the Steelers. I mean, Tomlin. I mean, you got to keep giving him his flowers. I mean, every single year he looks like, coach, whether he's whack or not. But They don't be having those losing seasons, whether they make the playoffs or not.
On some shit that Dable's doing right now. It don't matter what names is really on my roster, bro. I'm gonna get some W's.
Yeah, they know what time it is.
What I mean? Not saying Dable's there yet, but what we witnessing?
Colts watched the Raiders. I mean, Raiders. I don't know what's going on.
No, that was a close game.
No, but
that was a close game. That was a crazy game.
Can I get
Colts and Raiders.
Can I get a?
For Carr, crazy game, bro.
For Carr crying.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt him.
I did. I'm just teasing, man. Oh man, I'm teasing, man. But it's football, man. Relax. Listen, there's a whole bunch of losing teams. We all can't win.
We feel free.
You know what I'm saying?
It feels good that it's not the Giants.
Now, but the Colts, I mean,
we have to take shit to go to sleep at night.
Yeah, no. I mean, it shows this fight. It shows this fight, you know, and being mad that they don't want to lose and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it, man. I get it. But like what he's saying is what everybody else is going through. That's the whole thing. It's like, all right, you crying, but bro, you think everybody else got it easy? Well, guess what? People got W's.
Yeah. Only thing that comes out of that is Devontae Adams. Hopefully, they still keep feeding him the ball, giving him the touches because I need him because he's on my fantasy team.
Look at that.
So keep doing your thing, Devontae. Rams, Cardinals.
Yo, what a horrible fucking watching game, bro.
Yeah, Rams.
That shit sucked.
Yeah, Cardinals.
No quarterbacks. Not that it made a difference to the Rams. It should look the same.
Word. Yeah, because
Kaka poo.
Packers with the big
upset, man.
Come back on Dallas. Just when you think Green Bay is out of it and you want to count them out again, they come up. I mean, they're fighting for at this point a wild card position because I mean Minnesota's already winning away with it. I mean, they would have to go on a crazy losing streak to even fumble that, but it don't look like that's happening.
And we don't like quote this dude off to Stephen A. But what does he say about the Cowboys? You know what I mean? Like
Cowgirls.
Cowgirls. You can always count on them to fail and shit. Like, yo, bro, they were what was it like 161-0 going into the fourth quarter with 2 touchdowns, bro. And that was their first loss, bro.
Yep.
Like, yo, you guys are horrible. You guys suck.
Shout outs to Aaron Rodgers, man. He came back to win that game.
Sure.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, finally.
To win that game.
Yeah,
finally. He did shit all season.
He needed to.
Tied it up in the fourth quarter and then went into OT and dominated.
Yeah, good. I'll tell you this. That's the most fantasy points for the ball season. 25. That's your fuck. Good. Good for him. I'm glad.
Facts.
I'm glad we got somebody.
Word. And then last night's Niners and Chargers. I mean,
Niners.
49ers, that defense.
Yes, for real.
49.
I'm not going to lie. It might be number 1 in the league, bro.
See what they did to Herbert.
Yeah. San Fran.
Justine.
So, I mean,
Justine.
Yeah, so the 49ers, they're able to, you know, you see Justin Herbert, you know how formidable of an opponent he is and how much skills and how he can impact the game with throwing and everything like that you got to, you know, prepare on so many levels for him going into the game. And then, you know, 49ers come in and just kind of like squash that shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shout out to them. And then we got Eagles Commanders tonight. This is what I was gonna get to right now.
Dutchy game.
Yeah, shout out Washington.
For what?
Cause like fuck Philly. You see me in my attire. You know, I mean, in reality, it is
tie. I hope they tie.
No.
Why not?
I mean, it would be nice for a tie.
Why not?
But like a 7-7 tie. But like Antonio Gibson get that touchdown for Washington. I need that.
No AJ Brown.
No AJ Brown. No AJ Brown.
No Devontae.
I don't care about Devontae.
Thank you.
Just AJ Brown. So maybe maybe we get some gold blood going. 2-2.
Pick 'em.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully something like that happens, and I could come back in one league, maybe, and hold the lead in another league. Because I'm winning to Ant Acid tonight by 11, 133 to 122. But he does have AJ Brown, so again, a whole big Fuck you to AJ Brown. Yeah.
touchdown,
All right.
baby. One touchdown.
All right. No. No. So let's get into these picks. Yeah, I got the picks ready.
Pick 'em.
I'm last this week, so it doesn't even matter for me. I'm basically seeing that it's on y'all. So
On the leg.
All right.
is it Kush this first?
It's me first.
Okay. Hey, are you sure? I went first last week, right?
Yes.
And then you went last week.
Yes, I believe so.
So you can't be first. Ain't
No,
first.
I went second last week.
I went first.
I went first.
He went first.
Oh, okay. So I went first the previous week, so he goes first.
Oh yeah. All right, go ahead, Chris. It's on you first. My bad.
With 5.
5
With
pointer.
5.
5 pointer.
I'll take Ravens over the Panthers.
Ravens. Good pick. Good pick for the 5 pointer.
With my tree.
Man.
You know, because I just love him so much. Giants over the Lions. Now that's my risky, but I'm doing it. Because y'all took it from me last week.
No, I did it.
Yeah. Yep.
So Chris is guaranteed 3 next week.
With my 1, I'll take Bills over the Browns. And I know that's risky because I don't know what's up with Josh Allen, but I'll take it anyway.
That's 3 good picks. Might be a swizzy.
Yeah, it's a tough week if you guys look at the schedule for picks.
Yeah, I know.
Looks a lot of question marks here, but let's go.
And on you,
Senor. Come on, bro.
Come on,
bro.
5.
5.
Bills stop their losing streak.
I picked the Bills.
He picked the Bills already.
5.
Put the beer down.
Philly Shitbirds over the Colts.
Okay.
Eagles.
All right, Eagle Dollars.
3.
3. Tree. Who?
This is tough. Vikings over Cowboys.
Wow.
I like it.
Wow.
I like it. I was looking at that game.
Wow.
For
the same pick? Vikings over the Cowboys.
Chris, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Don't
Why?
even
You
worry
already
about
picked it. Doesn't
I
matter.
don't care.
What?
I don't care. You can't try to take
1.
strategy.
No, but
I understand what you're doing.
Bengali Gallis.
okay.
Over the Steelers.
Interesting.
I like it.
Interesting.
I like it. I was looking at that one too. What are you gonna take out? Okay.
What we got?
Now it's my turn.
Joe.
Yo, don't Jones me, all right? Do me a favor. Don't do me a favor. Do me a favor. All right, for my 5. Numero 5. I'm going Chiefs over the Chargers.
Interesting.
Young Patrick.
Yep.
Young Patrick. Got to
my
ride with
homie.
my boy. Got to ride with my homie
That's
too.
my homie.
No, he's my homie.
He's Abedi's homie.
No, he's not your homie.
Yes, he is.
Not this week.
Yes,
He's
he
my
is.
homie.
No, that's fine.
My
He'll be
homie.
all of our friends.
Can he?
Yes.
Maybe. For my 1 point, I'm going the Bears.
The
Bears.
The Bears over the Falcons, 1 point.
The Falcons.
Falcones.
No Falcons.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of teams got to buy this week. It don't look like there's that many.
Bye.
teams.
Bye.
Yo, Kush.
Baby, bye.
Kush, do me a favor. Make like a tree and shut up.
To get out of here.
It's leave.
It's get out of here.
No, it's leave.
No, what he's trying to do is get out of here.
No, and I'm telling you to shush.
Let's go, man.
You're ruining my concentration.
Joe, we gonna die.
Damn, there are no games.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I'm switching.
Switching.
Yeah, I'm making my Bears.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, this is the first time in history. Whoa,
Yeah.
is this allowed?
Yep, Bears is actually the.
Can we ask the panel, is it allowed? Can you switch? Everything's written in pen. Scratch out.
Tim, Up, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay,
up or down.
I didn't switch my team. I just
Wait,
It's locked in, bro.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
It's not loud, man. I
He
think you're locked in.
gladiated it.
That's right. Yo, Marvelous, go fuck yourself. All
right.
Nah,
Nah, man, you say it, you gotta lock it in. You can't take a long ass pause, make a pick, then take the pick back.
Yo, I wanted to make the 3 instead of the 1. That's all. I wasn't switching the team. I wasn't taking it the whole way back.
Sketches.
I tried to go 3-1, so it's okay. Too bad. I'll keep the Bears.
The Bears.
And I'll take the 49ers over the Cardinals. Monday night. 3-point game.
Nice.
Sis, what
That's
up?
good. That's a good one.
What's
You're
goody?
Wagwans.
You're ready.
Nah, I like that. I like that pick.
Yeah. So
Niners looking crazy.
yeah. So I mean, let's ride with some of the teams that's been hot. You know, because what else are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's get into the UFC this weekend.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Adesanya.
Lasagna.
Yes.
With a big pizza pie in the sky, it's lasagna.
All of that, because he took that L this week. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he might have been winning the fight before that, up until that point, before he got dropped in that last round.
And that's MMA, baby.
Yeah, man.
That's it. It takes a second.
Yeah, Alex Pereira with the W, and he's beating him, like, right? In the past.
Who?
The person he fought.
Pereira, yeah, 2 times outside the UFC apparently.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So
which is crazy.
Yeah,
so he's like career undefeated against them.
Yeah,
just like
so
UFC.
talking about having your number and shit like that. So
I know you got a glass jaw, nigga.
Oh, wow. Word. So yeah, so I mean, you already know. I guess shout out to Adesanya on your recovery, man. Maybe yeah, man.
It was bad. It was bad.
No, but I mean,
he recovered. I heard they tried to make a new fight.
No, but no.
You ready?
No, what I'm trying to say is your mental shit. You know what I'm saying? You was almost top of the world. You got the belt, all this other stuff. Now you took the L.
Oh, you think he shattered?
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's hard to come back from that.
You think he's broken?
Not every fighter can come back from a big L.
You think his mental destroyed?
I don't know.
He might be clinically
done.
No, I'm not saying all of that. I'm just saying like
medication worthy.
This was a big fight for him. The fans thought it would be an easy W. It wound up not being that at all. And now what's next? You know?
He fights him again.
I don't know.
He has to try to get a W. Or you retire.
Yeah.
W.
Well, we'll
good
see
old
about that.
GW.
We'll see about that.
A GW, a good win.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was big this week. Let's make a stop into trending real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get back into the sports.
Spurts.
Dave Chappelle, shout out to him for hosting Saturday Night Live. Started the show with an ill monologue, 10 minutes long. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to really get into in terms of Kanye and Kyrie's situation and what he kind of said. And he kind of shed more light to the situation in terms of an alternative approach, even though, I mean, these days it doesn't matter what you say. I mean, somebody's going to be offended, it feels like, no matter what it is, no matter what, I guess, group you're affiliated with. I don't even know how to word it. I'm going to just say that, and how you feel about it. I mean, it's like no longer can you be like critiqued or criticized or joke about or just talked about in a certain way without ruffling some feathers or making somebody feel a certain way. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to. I mean, there's supposed to be some sort of freedom of speech, but I don't know if that's really there. Go ahead, Kush.
No, I agree that there's always going to be people offended.
Mm-hmm.
But what Chappelle did, it's just beautiful to see how, like, beautiful or ugly to watch or whatever, but like how perception could really like alter public view. Fact. See, that was always my thing with Kyrie. Okay, it's like, bro, you could feel how you feel. You see what Chappelle's just saying the same shit. He was pretty much agreeing with everything. Motherfucker even respect. But guess what? It was the way he articulated, you know what I mean? Even though it was comedy and jokes, you know what I mean? That it was like, all right, you know what I mean? This is doable. See, we can say what we say, but when you're at a certain level of society where that many eyes are on you, you have to kind of walk accordingly. It's not, it really isn't not me and you yet. You know what I mean? Hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know, Joe Schmo.
Cancel before we even started.
Joe Schmo that could say anything. You know what I mean? Like, and there'd be no real public consequence. But
it seems like no matter what you say nowadays, somebody's gonna take offense to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I agree.
Culture is gonna be brought upon you.
No, I agree. But what I'm saying is that look how more well received the Chappelle thing was.
Oh, give it some time.
No, I'm not, bro. People are ready. People probably already going crazy. Like I said, he said a whole bunch of controversial things. I agree.
Yeah, no, I know.
What I'm saying is that no, off rip, we didn't come out and see headlines and go crazy because it would have happened already.
Well, no, that's also because comedy kind of gets that pass of kind of saying what they want and saying certain things that people may not like, but at the end of the day, it's all within the comedy guidelines.
No, yes and no, because my whole point is that Kyrie could have articulated his statement better with just a few words. He chose to shut up, is what I'm trying to say. No, real shit. He could have said, yo, there's some crazy shit in here. You know what I mean? I just want the people to see this. You know what I mean? I know it's crazy shit in here. Some of it, you know what I mean? I agree with or disagree with it. Kept it general. No, I don't think it would have, because that's what they.
He didn't really shed too much light on.
But that's the point. Everybody, that's why he left it up for like public perception. You think what I think. Like it's up for debate. You know what I mean? That's what he left it at. And we all know that because people were asking him direct questions. He didn't want to answer. I'm just saying, it's like, look how how Kanye articulated his point of view. You know what I mean? And look how that got backlash, because that shit wasn't well received, and I don't think he articulated his points like in a well-received manner. You know what I mean? To be well-received. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like comedy aside, I get what you're saying.
And
but
not only did he do that, he's kind of trying to brag about it. Like, you're not going to cancel me. Like, I'm going to say what I say. And Adidas is not
there's no consequences.
And what happened?
Yeah.
Just cut him off. Like, you don't even own it.
Now, Chappelle was making a joke, but he said, now, well, I'm not going to say it like this. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well, he
but
opened it up.
There's a lot of, Jews in Hollywood. You know what I mean? So it's like he was agreeing with him. He's like, I ain't going to say it like how Kanye said it. That was my point. He was just trying to say, there's a way to articulate things, especially when you got a certain, level of public eye. Yeah.
But
shout out to Chappelle, man.
Yeah, facts. Also, shout out to Nas. King Disease 3 dropped. I was talking about it last week, so we anticipated 11/11. Now it's out. I mean, all the reviews, as you already know, album of the year. This King's Disease Magic Run that I was talking about last week, or maybe the week before that. It's like another rebirth of Nas. I mean, you had the buzz when he first came out. Then you probably had that comeback when, like, with the Stillmatic and the Godson and that little phase, in coming back and kind of owning the New York, King of New York, beating Jay-Z and whatnot. And then now this part right here, that we're seeing from him, man, it's why so many people call him the greatest. And I don't know who it was. I think it was maybe 21 Savage or something else. Obviously he was saying something like he's not really relevant right now, but obviously that was hate, because the week before that 21 Savage and Drake dropped their album, and like, bro, you got like 98 million streams. Like, you shouldn't be mad, but put respect on my man Nas' name, because you're gonna get the streams because you're hot right now, but Nas is gonna get the streams because he's a legend in the game, and everybody knows when he's speaking or dropping, whether you might not want to fuck with it, everybody's gonna listen.
Let's see, 20 years from now,
21 Savage is
21 years from now.
Is 21 Savage still a rapper, or is 21 Savage Amber Rose X or something? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you disrespect me, bro. You might just be a man because you got Drake on your shit, though. Let's be real. And then let's get a rest in peace, man.
Yeah, to the UVA
University of
students.
Virginia.
Yeah,
man.
3 football players, man.
Yeah, more. I mean, it's just sometimes like
shot on campus.
Like I just wish people could just do better, man. I mean, there's so much tragedy. There's so much tragic. So many people. I mean, all across the country. I mean, and the controversial things that it brings from it, from like gang violence or gun violence or mass shootings or and just innocent lives taken and so many other different ramifications from just one act. And I mean, like, I don't know. I want to think that people have more common sense of just doing better and being better and not, just killing people or taking lives or, coming up with these schemes. I mean, I don't know if you want attention. I don't know if deep down you're going through things like seek help, like try to talk to people, like reach out to the people that might be close to you. If you don't have that, there's hotlines to call, there's anything like that. But I mean, there's so many different circumstances and spectrums of what we see in terms of people just dying like all over the country and not just in like schools and whatnot. And unfortunately, it just seems like it's never ending, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like, look, shit happens every day. People have their fights and quarrels every day, and unfortunately, tragic things happen. But like shit, like getting killed on your school campus, things like that should really be minimized. And I feel like we hear too much of that. And we talking about a campus, you know what I mean, right now. Before it was an elementary school. Before that, it was a middle school. Before that, it was a high school. You know what I mean? Like, it's like all forms of like, these are not places where this should be happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? It should be happening anywhere. I agree. You know what I mean? But like, really, come on. These are places where, we send our children that we would think at least for 6 hours of the day that, you know what I mean, that they'll be safe.
Yeah. But unfortunately, another tragedy strikes, and our prayers. I mean, and sometimes you feel like the prayers is just even not enough, but hopefully, we could at some point be the good people that I know that we all could be, and just respect each other and love one another and get away from these senseless acts of violence. All right, let's transition into the let's transition to
baloncesto. You got roll up?
NBA roll up.
Yeah, for these Knicks and dimes, baby.
Knicks and dimes.
You already know we scrolling. So on this edition of the Knicks and Dimes, I feel like Tibbs is losing the team. I think
just look at the score.
But you know what? It's back to what I was saying, bro. It's back to what I was saying in terms of the rotation that you're choosing to put out on the court. Like, if Brunson is gonna be your point guard, you can't run Fournier with him too much because it's just a liability on defense.
Yeah, but it seems like all of them ain't playing defense right now.
No, I mean, but
seems like it.
But he's supposed to be the defensive guru. He was supposed to, but that's what we were supposed to bring him here for. And I feel like his decision making on the rotation is the why they're not playing the way they're playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not playing the way they're playing, but not playing the way that they should be playing, as opposed to the way they're playing right now. I mean, OKC, it was a 4-quarter game. You gave up $145.
Yo, just may I real quick? Just here real quick. 115, 106, 102, 131, 119, 121, 112, 104, 133, 107, 112, 112, 145.
Yeah, those are big numbers.
What defense? Yeah, no. The last one I see here was the fucking preseason. We held the Wizards to 89 points.
Yeah, I don't even count. I don't even count.
Like,
so I think that's what I feel. I mean,
I was just because I think liability is one thing, but this is like a total team systematic thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, that's all-star game numbers, bro.
Nah, you're right.
145 is all. Those are fucking. That's how you get my team cards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Drop 145 with the Knicks.
Fuck. Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Get 3 stars and shit.
I mean, but it all comes back. It all comes down to the coaching. I mean,
I agree.
You see the numbers with Randall and Toppin, and they're not there. I mean, you also heard some talks about maybe Miami being interested in Randall. Teaming him up with Bam and Jimmy Butler. So I mean, but what are we gonna get back from that? And if we do, then Toppin has to get that burn.
Mm-hmm. Please.
And I feel that that's the transition that we need to have been going into, Randall and Toppin as maybe a 5-4 combination with Reddish, RJ, and Jalen Brunson. I mean, even in the last game when you played Shea, I mean, RJ almost didn't play the whole fourth quarter. I mean, Jalen Brunson almost didn't play the whole fourth quarter. I mean, what are you doing?
Look,
and then Shea goes off.
I'm gonna be real right now, man. If this is because I didn't have high expectations for the Knicks coming to the season. Like, I was excited to see us take a step, but I didn't have real high expectations. But that being said, if this is what we're gonna do, then fucking get rid of Randall. Play Obi. You know what I mean? Play Grimes. Play do it. Just do it. Because that would fulfill us watching this fucking product that we see on the court right now, bro. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
And it really is like a 180 in terms of their mental last season and the season before that, defensively. That's why it's it's hard for me to say if the coaching is fucked up or if the players just lost faith in them.
No, you know I mean, but if the players lost faith, then you got to assume it's because of the coaching.
No, I mean obviously, but this is done over a course of years over the course of a couple of seasons because they were playing it. You know what I mean? They were playing the defense. We was holding teams down, high scoring teams. Who was keeping up with them? You know what I mean? Defensively, especially. So I don't know.
It's still early though, man. It's still early. We always kind of get it together.
We always say it's early. So it's mid-season.
Christmas.
Then it's All-Star break. Well, we got
Christmas
40 games left.
Man. It's still early though.
Start carrying that Christmas.
Listen, all I'm saying, $145. They let 145 points up. That's fucking an unreal number, bro.
Yeah, nah, and it's not even an overtime game. You know what I'm saying?
Regulation.
That's regulation. And 4
points.
They, as a matter of fact,
who did crazy in fantasy?
They dropped
on the Knicks
43
in that game.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody.
They dropped
so where'd that go?
OKC dropped 43 in the second quarter and 43 in the third quarter.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This dude, Shea Gilgeous with her.
Well,
fucking nuts,
RJ
bro.
went crazy though.
Word. Antonio Gibson with the touchdown.
You heard the game before? RJ.
Did AJ Brown score for you already?
No, I checked.
Huh? Thank the Lord.
Thank Jesus.
Yo,
game just started though.
I know, but Antonio, young Antonio, my phone's gonna go off if y'all hear that. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
Antonio, touchdown.
Too Twizzy. Thank you, Jones. We are born to die.
we sponsored by.
Yeah, but we see what's gonna happen and what changes is gonna be because obviously there needs to be change. When you look at the standings, we started off pretty good and now we're 6 and 7 at the 9 seed. It's so early that we're looking at any of these things. Not even 15 games into the season, but last year we was at the same point, and I was already saying to play the young boys at the 20-game mark so you see where you're at. And he waited to the 60-game mark. And then when you waited to the 60-game mark, those last 20 games or so, they actually started to win some of them. And you've seen some some highlights from Quickly. You've seen some highlights for Toppin. Now you're coming into this season and you're repeating the same format. Like, put these guys in. You have talented players. You have hungry players that only will get more hungry and more better as you play them and build their confidence. You know, like a Grimes, like a Quickly, like a Toppin, like players that have already like what. There's actually one thing that we didn't really, that some people that might not have picked up with these 2 drafts that we just went through. We picked when we picked Quickly, he was the SEC Player of the Year. When we picked Toppin in Ohio State, he was the Big Ten Player of the Year. You're picking players that know the leadership, that know the takeover, that can be in the spotlight, that performed in the prime time type of like conditioning where you think some players would fold. No, they got it in them. You know, like, give them the burn.
So play them.
Cam Reddish, you know what I'm saying, from Duke. RJ Barrett from Duke. Team players that, you know, that were able to step up, you know. And I feel like until they fix the rotation, until he sees his mistakes, or until maybe they get rid of Tibbs and go another route, which might have to be an answer soon, you know? Because, I mean, while the season is still early, do you want to give it all away after you made all the big signings?
That's my question to you.
You know?
That's my question.
Are you going to wash it?
That's my question to you, Anna. Do you think that Tibbs should go?
Nah.
Where are we at? 15, where are we at? 13 games? I give him the 25 game mark. If at 25 games, if we get to the 25 game mark and we're less than 10 and 15 as a record, like 9 and 16, 8 and or something like that,
I don't think it will be.
He got to go. He got to go. No, we're already under 500.
I'm saying up until that point, though.
Yeah, if we're not like around that area where he's kind of turned it around and showed that in the rotation, like, I'm seeing my mistakes, I'm giving Grimes the time, I'm giving these guys the times, and paying attention to the analytical numbers. Because even when you go to the analytical approach, Toppin on the court is better than Randall. For the comparison of minutes.
Solution
plus and minus and all of that.
Solution is get rid of Randall.
Please.
No, I don't know if the solution is getting rid of Randall as much as it is playing the right players that can play defense.
Why do you guys keep saying that?
Because the reality is that we do have one of the shortest point guards in the game, but he does drop buckets. So you got to compensate his offense by making up on the defensive side.
And Randall's not.
No, Fournier isn't though.
No, but Fournier is not the only one that's like, he's not the only person that's fucking up on defense.
No, I understand that, but the reality is like, when you have Cam Reddish, when you have RJ Barrett, when you have Quentin Grimes, you play those players on the court to make up for that lack that you have with Jalen. But every time you continue to put Jalen Brunson and Evan Fournier or even a Derrick Rose, you know, not to cut him off, but, you know, he's not the same player he was, as a combination on the court at the same time, your whole shit is a liability. Yeah. The whole shit is a liability.
But within all that, because both things could be true, still get rid of Randall, bro. Like, Randall's like a bit. He's been the problem.
I mean, but if you're gonna get rid of Randall, then you
finally listen to Kush, people. Mm-hmm. I've been saying this.
I feel you. You could get rid of Randall, but then Toppin has to start.
Yes.
Then Mitchell has to get his burn.
Of course.
Hartenstein coming in also.
How much of a better defender is Obi over Randall?
It doesn't matter. That's the point.
But I think what Jones is saying makes a valid point. Is that we can't defend the 1 or the 2 guard. You know what I mean? Because our 1s and 2 guards are either too small or don't play enough defense.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that it's not working. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's not working now. So I agree with Jones. Play the young boys. It doesn't matter if fucking Obi is better or not. You're going to get him in the burn. He's going to get more experience than you're probably going to get out of Randall. If this is the product, you get it anyway.
What we need is backcourt defense.
We can't get that. We're not going to get that. We're not going to get it though unless we make a trade.
The guys that we have playing the backcourt aren't
exactly, because Quentin Grimes ain't getting the minutes like he should. No, Grimes, he's right. Jones is right. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with him. The young boys ain't getting the minutes like that. My thing is just fucking flip the script. Fucking fire Thibodeau. Get this motherfucker Julius Randle the fuck out of here. Play the young boys. You know what I mean?
And hire who?
It doesn't give him a fucking intern to somebody. Whoever fucks on the staff now. Who?
Work like that.
Yes, it does. It happens all the time.
You're going to bring in somebody else that the players are not going to respect.
Yeah, that probably knows Grimes. Grimes, you get 30 minutes today. That's what we want. We want defense, right?
Right. That's it.
Boom.
That's how I feel.
You get rid of Randall for whatever. Boom.
I mean, let's see what happens.
Let's do it. Play Obi. Because if this is what we seen, if they land up 145 and we need help, then fuck it. Seeing Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes, fucking Mitchell Robinson, and RJ Barrett playing, like, you know what I mean, going crazy, and even if they still kind of lose it, like, it's still probably more exciting than what we seeing now. Because it's kind of depressing. This shit gets me tight.
Facts. But I think that's another edition of Knicks and Dimes, man.
Knicks,
right?
Knicks and Dimes.
Word up. Now let's stay in the NBA, go around the league and shit like that.
I'm in the standings.
Let's get into the Western Conference because we've just been talking so much about the Knicks. Let's get into the West Coast. I mean, you see the number one, right? Portland.
Trailblazers.
I had no idea that they was the number one.
With an on and off Damian Lillard, by the way. On and off.
Yeah, but
like in terms of being on the floor, not in terms of his play.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what's going on over there. I mean, I think they've actually to make some of those moves was actually quality moves, and the players that were maybe not as good as they needed to be had manifested over the year or two, to be where they're at right now. Let's see how long they can hold that off. You know what I'm saying? Denver, second. Utah, big coming up.
Utah.
I mean, they get rid of Gobert. They get rid of Donovan Mitchell. And then they still formidable with Olynyk and a couple of other Conley, right? And they got another guard, but Jordan Clarkson, exactly. That's what I was thinking about. He's been having a real good season. He's been killing. Yeah,
they've been letting all reins off of him.
Yeah,
they just like,
yo, do your thing, lead us, and we'll follow behind you. So we'll see how that goes. Phoenix still doing their thing. I don't know how they'll probably be in it, but I just when their back is against the wall, they don't perform.
Yeah, the 1 and the 4 is surprising to me right now with the Blazers and Jazz. Jazz having 10 wins right now. Those are like
Jazz is 3. Jazz is 3. I have missed 3.
I have his 4, 10 and 5. I guess because I have that 5th loss.
I have Phoenix is 8 and 4. I don't know. It don't matter.
I have Phoenix is 8 and 4 too. It doesn't matter. Whatever. There's still the surprises for me because those are if you were to tell me, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, what they lost Donovan Mitchell, Gobert, they would have been more, but still early, but good for them.
Yep. And then you got John Memphis leading them, still doing MVP numbers. Luka and Dallas still doing MVP numbers. New Orleans looking like they were struggling a little bit in the last couple of games, but I think they with Zion being out, with maybe BI going through a little bit of struggles. And whatnot, I think they'll all be able to put it together. Valanciunas is still having a big season.
They got some hungry boys on there too.
Yeah, so man. So I mean, watch out for them. Yeah. Clippers. I mean, I'm starting to look at Kawhi Leonard as a fluke, bro.
Oh wow,
as a straight fluke. I mean, a lot of people want to give him love. He won in Toronto. He won in San Antonio, but I mean, maybe he just got lucky, and that's what it is. He was in the right place at the right time. Because, I mean, this dude can't get on the court, and people want to still name he's a top 10 player in the league. He's this. He's the claw. He can lock anybody down. The dude can't play 5 minutes.
But when he does, he's the claw.
Who cares?
But I don't know.
Who cares?
That's disrespect. I think he.
Hell no. I'm tired of people.
You call him a fluke.
I'm because fuck that.
Had to put a country on his back,
There's a lot of people
that's crazy.
Fucking Adam Morrison is a 2-time champion. So giving him no respect. I'm not giving him no burden. I don't care. I don't care.
A lot of people do. The whole country cares.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
He
needs to step it up, bro. I'm not a believer in him. Let him.
PG.
Yeah, PG's balling. Let Kawhi make me a believer because I don't see it. Got it with the touchdown.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not a believer in him. I mean, I feel like Kawhi is just, I don't know, bro. I don't want to say he's frail, but he's leaning on
he's definitely injury prone. Look, I'm not knocking all that. I'm just saying you came on some wild.
No,
you call him a fluke.
Yeah.
You call. That's where I disagree. Wow. Like, listen, injury prone. You can say all that. Yo, get on the court. Yo, whatever the fuck. You call him a fluke. That's Yo, he took. Come on, bro.
Frail,
no, frail, probably. Yeah.
He's not a Hall of Famer right now, in my opinion. But I know a lot of people will feel different about that. But then, that's that. Sacramento and OKC looking like they might have some big seasons. San Antonio looking like they could have a big season, even though they've been fronting all year. I mean, not fronting, but
they lost to Jonte.
So. No, they was the team that was supposed to be with the wackest, and they're not. Houston is definitely that. Minnesota's struggling. Minnesota is struggling.
That's a surprise. We definitely thought that they would have been better.
But I mean, it all comes down to spacing. And then Anthony Edwards, he's not really a fan of this. And I mean, you could see it in so many videos that have gone viral in terms of his body language on the court.
Come to New York, baby.
Yeah,
let's make that trade.
What's happen with that?
Y'all want Julius?
And then the funniest part, as we went through all, I think, 15 teams in the league, 2 at the bottom is Golden State and LA. So,
really? Golden State is at the bottom?
5-8.
Golden State is 5-8, and LA is 3-10, and then your last team is Houston at 2-11. Those are the bottom 3 teams.
The Nets are down there too, right?
There's the Western Conference.
We're in the
Western Conference. The Nets have actually come up a little bit.
Yeah, flip over. Yeah, the Nets they 6-8. They almost 500.
Yeah, so let's get to the East. Milwaukee's still dominating.
Yep.
Boston is right there with them. Atlanta looking like that team with DeJounte and Trey and Jason Collins and Capella and Herder. I said Herder. Herder. Got titties on my mind. Sorry. Herder, Atlanta, they doing their thing. Cleveland also doing his thing. Garland last night with 51. Whalen.
With no Donovan.
With no Donovan. Even Washington, Kuzma's playing out of his mind. He's looking like he's an all-star definite this year. He almost dropping like 30 a game. Every time I look, he's like 33, 36, 30 points every game. Toronto, I mean, Siakam, that boy do it all, bro. I mean, I think because he plays in Toronto and is not in America, maybe we don't get to see all the games. You know what I'm saying? But that boy is an all-around player. Definitely a beast. Even Embiid wilded out the other day. He had 59. Philly at 500. Indiana at 500. Knicks 6-7. At the 9 seed currently is tied with Miami. So as we're talking about Miami, a team that looked like they was a top contender last year, making the playoffs and whatnot. They're struggling in early and looking to make a move. And, maybe something will get done with Julius Randle and him.
Hopefully.
Yep. And then rounding out the bottom, you got Chicago and Brooklyn still tied at 6-8. Maybe Durant could be the leader to change things around over there. Ben Simmons, he has a new bench role. So we already know where that goes.
Oh, my God. That's so sad, bro.
Orlando's still a young team, got a lot of young, talented players. Shout out my man Banchero, because my man's just killing for me. And
shout out Bo, man.
Bo too. I picked him up and kept him.
Yep. I dropped him.
I didn't drop him. Yeah, thank you. I'm holding him. Yep. And then Charlotte, they've been struggling, but LaMelo just came back, so I'm hoping because I got him on fantasy on a team that I'm actually 0-4 in, but I got him and Ja. So I mean, hopefully he'll be able to drop some triple doubles for me, and as he gets back into the groove, only dropped 15 points in his first game back, and then Toronto's in last.
We'll see.
Yeah, man. So I think that's it with the NBA. Unless you got anything else you want to add to it.
I'm good.
Do we got a blunt yet?
We don't.
No blunt yet. No scunch yet.
No scunch.
But we got to shout out Marvelous comedy show. What's the December 1st? December 1st, right here, 566 on the Donk Avenue, man. Right. Come through, get your tickets. We want to sell tickets for that?
Yeah, we have tickets.
We have tickets for sale, so you could hit up us on the Jones Hour, or you could just hit up me and Marie's on Instagram. We'll have more information on that as we.
Or hit a Marvelous.
Yeah, OZ_Marvelous on IG. So as we approach the date, we'll be, reiterating it. But, Fire Comedy Show here at me and Marie's at the restaurant bar. It's going to be a good night, funny. Come through, man.
It's always a great vibe.
Us, man.
The comedy show is going to be great.
And karaoke this Saturday.
Karaoke night this Saturday? Oh,
Split weekend.
Oh, I think Mr. and Mrs. Jones might have to make a show up to that because we regulars on the karaoke night. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do that. But shout out to everybody that checked the IG.
All the lives, man.
All the lives. We got a lot of people who checked in. Appreciate y'all. We got Bill with the people. Shout out Barucci. He gonna be coming through. We gonna do something with him. Shout out Wells. We gonna try to do something with them too. You know, Money Right Entertainment. Check them out. They dropping new music and videos all the time. Upcoming artists over there. Brooklyn in the building.
Right.
And we appreciate everybody that fucks with us, man. Jones
all
out,
y'all,
man. We here. If you hit the subscribe, we've seen some new subscribers. I know you gotta hit the TikTok also. The Jones Hour TikTok, you can see some of the reels of the funny clips and predictions and Kush talk that be dropping on the regular. And
more to come, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of content.
So if you missed the live, you know, you always catch us on the Spotify, Google, Amazon, or iHeartRadio. And another one in the books. We approaching 100. I think this is 88, maybe. That's a good year. 88. But another one in. Oh, beautiful. This is not it.
This is not it.
Joe, it's Kush, you already know.
We gotta leave the IG. On the IG still live. I'm just a little lost with it. Yeah, I did fuck up.
Now you see now. You done fucked up.
You didn't put in on this, man.
It's on the frame, drop a gem on it.
Joe. It's Kush, you already know. Joe, we gonna die. Marvelous. Marvelous. I'm surprised y'all didn't do none of the extra.